Hey guys, BlackXANA back here again with part 1 of this review. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Samurai Megazord from the Super Samurai GigaZord set. So in case you're wondering how I'm doing this where I'm not actually in the camera but you're hearing my voice, it's because I'm using a new camera from a Nintendo 3DS. Ooh, ain't that nice? I just got myself a 3DS. So anyway, on to this review. Here are the 5 main components that make up the Samurai Megazord. And of course these are folding Zords, in translation Origami, which correspond to the Samurai Sentai Shinken-Oh. So here we got the Lion Zord, the Dragon Zord, the Bear Zord, the Ape Zord, and that's spelled A.K.A. if you can't understand me, and lastly the Turtle Zord. So here they are in their animal forms. They cannot go into their emblem basic shapes because Bandai America, well, they thought they made it a bit too difficult for us, so they gave us something a bit more easier to correspond. Also, these Zords work with the new Zord system that mix and matches with almost every new Zord that we get. Take the 2010 Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Megazord, for example, or from the Gosei Greats from Power Rangers Megaforce that's coming out. So I'm kind of excited to see that. Aren't you? Well, enough about that. Let's take a look at these guys individually, shall we? So first up is the Lion Folding Zord, which in Samurai Sentai Shinken-Oh is actually the Shishi Origami. Now, this one doesn't have much articulation at all. In fact, none of the folding Zords have articulation because they're made of brick. However, the only one in this Zord is just in the mouth. So right over there, kind of see it. So nothing much to do there. I do like the detailing though. I mean, you got part of the fire emblem going right over here. Some of it on the side panels. You can't really see it that much. So also same thing on this other side. The only difference is for this is that they didn't color that little bit red. Instead, Bandai America just left it black. So that's a bit disappointing for me. Also, you can see some details there within the legs. Really nice going there. It's almost like they can move on their own. And also right over here, you got the Shiba clan emblem going. Yep. So the only alteration is when they were making this is that they basically extended the connector point where it's not a big gray thing that you have to twist. And also they had changed this back section on the lion. I'm not a bit thrilled with that, but it has its ups and downs, so no problem with there. Take a nice good look at it. Yeah. Less paint apps that I kind of expected. So, but it's not bad. It's good. Okay, I think that's it for the Lion Zord. So, also the Lion Zord's folding mode, or emblem mode to be precise, is a pentagon that had the fire her symbol inside it. So that's it for the line. Next up, we have the Dragon Folding Zord, which in terms relate to Ryu Origami. Now, if the Folding Dragon Zord is has a water emblem on it. So there's part of it over there and a part of it on the back. Nothing much on the other side, although I do find this a bit interesting because the Dragon Zord kind of houses the helmet for the Megazord itself. Although with Bandai America, they changed the whole Pentagon folding mode into what we get right now. It still turns into the leg, but it doesn't give us any additional transformation. Also, one thing that Bandai America changed was the placement for the sword. So that has dramatically became the tail for this dragon. So a bit surprising, true. I'll give him that. But I wasn't quite expecting it. I would have at least expected something that we had it for the Samurai Sentai series. What a bigot of whoop. So, really nice detailing. I do like the head though. That's the red eyes do give a nice glow to it. And of course, like in the Lion Zord, this has no articulation, just in the mouth. So, big bummer. Can't do anything about that. And of course, there is the helmet. So, I really do like it. So, that's it for the dragon. Next up is the bear folding Zord, which in turns is the Kuma origami. Now, the bear Zord we can see is very nice. It's small, and it's a folding mode. It looks and shaped like a square, but we're not going to get that here because the Bandai America just gave us a solid brick. So, yeah, we can't change it into emblem mode. Only animal and Zord mode. So that's the best we're going to get. And like the lion and dragon, no articulation except in the mouth. Which I see here. Yep. Almost like he wants to bite someone. So, yeah. The mouth is the only thing that moves in this mode. So, let's see. Anyways, its animal form is nice. It's sturdy. So, I'll bring up the camera here. A nice Shiba clan emblem. Both sides, of course. Now, I did not point this out before, but the Dragon Folding Zord, as well as the Bear Folding Zord, have these little bumps on both sides of them. As for Lion Folding Zord, only one side. So, can't do anything about that there. Really nice detailing that Bandai America put into this. I really do like it. And there is the shape that it turns into when it's folded up. Only you're going to see that in the TV show, not with this toy. Although I wish you could, but no. Yep. It's a really nice toy. I think that's it for the Bear Zord. So, moving right along is the Ape Zord. Now, the Ape Zord is yellow, as you can see. Its folding mode is a triangle. Japanese translation for this one is the Saru origami. This kind of a Zord I do find a bit odd, is that there's this certain gap here in the middle, and in the Japan version, these big hands are actually folded into that certain area. So what would happen is, before I went into animal mode, it will go out straight. The hand things will just pop right out first. And yeah, something like that. One thing about this, since it is solid, it cannot turn into its triangle-ish folding mode. Although I wish it did, but no, we're not going to get that here. You're going to only find that in the Shinken-Oh version, straight from Japan, not from America. So, yeah, that's pretty much about it. Though he is kind of small, he's cute. He's really nice. I do like him. Yeah, I really do. He might be fun to play with later on. He's cute. And, of course, last but not least is the Turtle Folding Zord. Now, Turtle Zord is translated as Kame origami. And this one is the cutest of them all. And, of course, the very last piece of creating the Samurai Megazord. Now, there's only one thing about the Turtle Zord that's very different from all the others. This is the only one, as you can see, that turns into its folding mode. Bandai America, what were you thinking? I mean, come on. If you're going to give the Turtle Zord a folding mode, you should at least have done it for the others too. I mean, that's just taking the fun out of it. Well, but then again, you've obviously got your reasons, so I won't complain that much. Oh well. So, let's put this back into its animal mode, like so. Out comes the head, straight for the fins. So yeah. He's kind of cute, very nice. Some would call it the little hockey puck Zord, but I'm not going to do that here. That'll just be a whole lot of disrespect and name calling. Nice little turtle. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the turtle folding Zord, so what can I say? So individually, these Zords are not that bad. I mean, they're quite good in their own perspective way. I mean, my most favorite out of this set, from the GigaZord set, is, well, it'll have to be the Red Lion. I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to go with Red Lion on this. But there's only one thing better than having them individually themselves. And that is... Saban Gantai! What? What are you talking about? I can't say it like that. Fine. I'll do this your way. Let's try this again, shall we? Saban Gantai! Come on, can I at least just do it like that for once. Won't. Fine. You're stubborn as a mule. Zords combined! So the first one to change its shapes is actually the lion folding Zord. So here's how we're going to do it. We're just going to take the front paws themselves and bring them right up to the sides. Here, a nice click. Bring the entire torso down, and also the fold-in rear legs into the upper thighs. So, and let's not forget, one thing I need to point out is that the head is not in two pieces. It's only in one, so just took the thumb on... Oh, you guys can't see. Took the thumb under here and pull it straight up. So, yeah. There's the torso. Next up, Dragon Zord. To change this, first we're going to push on this little button here that's going to release the helmet. Because if you try to take it out, you're going to risk breaking that. So let's just push that little button right there. There we go. And out it comes. Take out the sword from the rear end. Fold up the head and collapse the body. And there is the left leg of the Megazord, but it doesn't stand up too good without the other. See what I mean? Next up, Bear Zord. This one is just pretty simple. All we have to do is fold up all the legs like so, and then just bring up the head. Now this one really does know how to stand on its own. However, when it tilts, likewise, yeah, that's just going to fall over. So, careful what you do. Next up, the Ape Zord. Simple as the Bear Zord, all we just do here is bring down the hands to the sides, and then flip them right up. There's an arm. A really big arm. Oh, look, I can see an ape face. And lastly, the Turtle Folding Zord. This one is just simple. Open it up in half, fold it in the fins and the head, and twist this half 180. And there's your other arm. Now with all these Zords individually transformed, they're still not completely combined. So let's go ahead and do that. Connect the legs like so. And like I said, dragon will fall easily on you. There's that. Bring up the camera. Connect the arms. Into there. And then lastly, the helmets. Flip up this little crown piece. So yeah. And once you have that up, go ahead and smack it right on him. Gently, of course. Not too rough. The last thing you got to do is, of course, the Megazord Katana. Now, one thing I do like to point out before I put this into the hilt is that the katana has 5 of the beasts inscribed right onto the sword, and this thing is a bit bland if you ask me. So, starting right from the tip, we have the lion, dragon, bear, monkey, and lastly the turtle, each in an order. And of course, this sword is completely made out of plastic and rubber. Although I do wish they had more paint apps for the handle instead of just leaving it bland like that. I really don't hate it, but I do wish they put some paint apps on it. Oh well, it's still a good sword. And there we go. Oh, you didn't see that. Let's fix that. There goes the sword. Like so. And there you have it. The Samurai Megazord. That is really a nice toy to take a look at. I don't know if I should get the retro-fired Power Ranger Samurai Megazord, but I think I'll just stick with the deluxe here that Bandai America gave us. This is really nice on what they did. Really. I mean, sure, it's missing a few hinges for the play and such, but it's still good in my opinion. It's still very good. Really, I like it. So, and of course, what better way for a Samurai Megazord? Oh, I apologize. Didn't mean to do that. The Megazord itself can hold its katana. So, I do like that. Well, I had fun and enjoyed making this video for you all. Stay tuned because I may have more up here of the GigaZord set. Next one will be the BeetleZord as well as the Beetle Blaster Megazord. So I hope to see you then, and just make sure you do me a favor. Go ahead and tell your friends, whoever there is, or just whatever. If you like the videos that you see right now, like, comment, and make sure you subscribe, please. I could really use them. So here's the BlackXANA saying, until next time. Hey, Bumblebee, did you hear the news? We're supposed to be getting some new toy on the shelves with this. Not sure. I heard he was a samurai. I wonder what they look like, though. You worry too much, B. You should line up. Anyway, I'm gonna have a poker game with Mudflat. I'll catch you around. Meow. Uh-oh. Excuse me, could you direct me to the Samurai convention that's going on around here?